Realignment crazy. There's a note about the ACC and their meeting to discuss the additions of Cal, Stanford, and SMU. Nicole Auerbach, Stuart Mandela, part of this as well, that the ACC presidents have rescheduled their call for Friday morning to discuss expansion and possibly vote. So there it is. You know what I want them to do? Do something. Either say yes or say no, and if they say yes, good luck to everybody. You know, that's great. But say something. Do something. Move on and get back into the season.
Yeah, no, it's time to make those decisions and figure it out. You know, the haggling over here is really only about money distribution. And let's face it, FSU and Clemson are really only against it in the fact because if you're going to leave anyway and get more money, you might as well vote for it. The only way they would say no is that they're just so unhappy with how little of the money would be coming their way. Like that number, that amount would be coming their way because, you know, why not say yes if you're just going to leave in a few years anyway? Like, why not just go, yeah, whatever, we're going to get more money, we'll go, unless you're just so mad about the actual dollar figure that's going to wind up in your pocket that you're going to try to wield a little bit more power. To me, I'm just saying, look, if you're mad about the overall money that your rivals have, if you're Clemson at South Carolina, if you're Florida State, it's Florida that have more than you, and you can get a little bit more of that this way and there's not another way to get it, then at least for the time being, you might as well do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm of the opinion that, or I'm like you in that get it done. I'm not being like forceful about it. I understand where you're coming from, though. If this was done, you know, over the course of the months and months long off season, then okay, cool. And we just did that. We did that with the Pac-12 and the Big 12. But yeah, now we are actually starting games, and it's something you wish would be wrapped up, and you'd kind of have, you know, the ability to move on from it entirely if you're the teams involved, the fans involved, the conference is involved. It'd just be nice to know, but, you know, can't rush it, I guess, but they, you know, we're supposed to do this on Monday, and it's going to be Friday by the time that they do it. We understand the situation in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and then the weather, you know, with the hurricane and how those are contributing to the delays. That's understandable, but yeah, I mean, just kind of the way this has gone, if they delay it again, it just makes you wonder, like, what the hell's going on? Because they're putting it out there, they're voting. It's not like there's a secret of, like, is this team interested or are they not? We know they are. Are these teams willing to move or are they not? We know they are. So there's no secrets as far as, like, are the Four Corners going to come to the, you know, the ACC? Are they interested? Are they not? Like, we know all of the stuff that doesn't need to be speculated on. It's simply are they going to get voted in or are they not? That's all that there is to this story. So that's why, yeah, you kind of wish they could just come to that conclusion since there's not a lot of the other stuff to deal with. And, yeah, I don't know. I felt like yesterday – they seemed like pretty much a slam dunk to be in based on the various reports that were out there. You know, Mike Silver, who's a respected NFL guy but very tapped in, a Cal guy, he's been basically saying it's a slam dunk for the entire week. So, you know, I don't know. He could be wrong. People always are at some point or another. Even really good journalists can be wrong from time to time. But he's saying with a confidence that if he's wrong, that's going to be shocking for those involved, it feels like. So, yeah, 3 teams that are waiting word and going to be interesting regardless of which way it goes, but even more interesting if they don't go through with the yes vote. That's going to be the more interesting outcome, but that might not be the most likely outcome.
Couple